Charlemagne ruled more land than any Western European king since Rome. The real question is how he made that work. He couldn't be everywhere. He couldn't personally enforce law across thousands of miles. And medieval Europe didn't have bureaucracy the way Rome once did, so Charlemagne ruled through systems. The most important was something called the missi dominici. These were royal representatives sent out in pairs, usually a noble and a churchman, to travel the empire. Their job was simple: inspect local officials, hear complaints, enforce royal orders. They weren't advisors. They were oversight. Local rulers knew someone could arrive at any time to audit behavior, punish corruption, or remove them entirely. That threat alone kept order. Law mattered just as much. Charlemagne issued written commands called capitularies that applied across the empire. These standardized justice, military obligations, taxation, and religious practice. For the first time since Rome, people across vast distances were expected to follow the same rules. The church made this possible. Clergy could read. They could write. They could keep records. Bishops and abbots became administrators as much as religious leaders. Monasteries became centers of governance, not just prayer. Education wasn't charity. It was infrastructure. Charlemagne still traveled constantly. Presence mattered. But these systems meant authority didn't disappear the moment he left an area. That's the difference between personal rule and institutional rule. Charlemagne didn't just demand loyalty. He normalized obedience. Law became routine. Enforcement became predictable. Power became organized instead of improvised. But there was a weakness built into the system. These institutions worked because Charlemagne stood at the center of them. They weren't independent yet. They were extensions of the man. And that mattered more than anyone realized at the time. Because next we'll see why people accepted this system. Not just out of fear, but because empire offered something medieval life desperately needed: order. If you enjoyed this trip down the rabbit hole, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Smart History for Dumb Times.